How's it going, everyone? Doing a bit of an impromptu stream right here. Playing through a variety of different games on itch. Excited to have you all here. Thanks to those joining us on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. I figured I'm just going to play through some stuff I've been wanting to play for a little while now. Some of these things I actually just discovered recently. So this one right here is called Final Shot, which looks like it's got some innovative stuff here that I'm looking forward to trying. So let's see. Do the quick tutorial here. Let's say crouch after sprinting to slide. Shoot more accurately when crouching or sliding. All right, let's see. Alright, this is the feature that's supposed to be really interesting here about rewinding time right here. So, moves you back in time a couple of seconds, restores any health lost in that time. I think that's actually the only way you can reload your gun, is by rewinding times. Yeah, you can't reload otherwise. I think that's the big thing I read about this game. So all those things I saw right there, let's see what happens. So let me try that again. So let's say I shoot 3 times. Maybe I can shoot even more. Yeah, we got 12 shots out of 20 right there. And then I rewind. 5 seconds, okay. Mini-map in the upper right corner. Be sure to watch the rewind cooldown in the bottom right corner. Okay, let's do this. Oh, interesting. Okay. You survive 2 waves, choose your reward. Okay, I like this little perk system they got going here. Let's increase the magazine size. Didn't it say if we crouch, we could also slow down time and shoot a little? I like the cel-shaded look that they went, the simplicity of it all. Okay, I'm gonna keep on increasing this magazine size since that's such an important part of this all. That wasn't the best. Rewinding right into the grenades. Alright, new weapon? I'm down for that. Oh, come on. God, got hit by that suicide bomber there. Let me try one of the other levels here. It's an interesting concept for a game. Curious if they're planning on fleshing this out more. I definitely like the perks that they kind of have, the rogue like elements. Alright, I'm definitely feeling the shotgun more, so let's switch to that real quick. Uh-oh. Did I go into the... I think one of the tricky things is definitely rewinding time into the grenades. Oh man, I was hoping to dodge through this. I don't think there's any other way to regain health here. Ooh. Ugh, these sliding things, I'm just not doing that. You know what? I just noticed that you can switch back between them. I should have figured that out early on. I wonder if that affects your overall ammo count. So if I wanted to switch... Oh, I guess it's proportional? Is that right? We'll find out in a second here. Oh no, it's not. So you can switch between all of these and then rewind time. It probably only gives me the ammo for... Yep, so when you rewind time, it only gives you ammo for the gun that you were using when you rewind time. Ooh, I like this. Health after rewind. That'll help. So far I think it's the only way we've seen to recover actual health. So that's going to incentivize me to start rewinding as quickly as possible here. Alright, probably when it hits around the 10-minute mark, I might call it quits on here, because I think I got the general feeling of this. This is definitely cool. I can see them expanding this a bit more here as well. I definitely like the whole kind of perks you get for surviving the rounds. I think that's pretty cool. And that's a nice choice to the gameplay. I know there was, I think, another weapon I hadn't seen as well. I think a revolver. So maybe we can check that one out here too. Once you get the hang of it, though, it's so far pretty easy with, especially now that we have this perk to rewind and gain health. And the fact that now I know you can actually rotate between, let's try the revolver, that you can rotate between different weapons without having to trigger, oh god, without having to reload everything, which makes sense. I think I'm still feeling the rifle and the SMG the most here. Alright, I think I'm going to call it quits right there, but that definitely, I like that idea there. So that game's called Final Shot. Let me pull out the info there. I always like to give a shout out to the developers behind this, behind all these games. Final Shot right here is a permadeath FPS in which the only way to reload is to rewind time. This game was made in 7 days for the Brackeys Game Jam 2020 with the theme Rewind, and this was developed by Arcy. ARCY. Very cool. Definitely like that concept a lot. Alright, a couple other games we got here on the list I've been trying to check out. There's this game called Bake Care, about baking some cookies. Let me see if this was going to load up here. Alright, this is Bake Care. Let's see the credits here. Also available on itch. I've been going down the itch rabbit hole. I feel like this is all the games I play I find on itch right now. Let's see. So, customer welcome. Here at Care Cookies are always really exciting. Here at Care Cookies are always really exciting? Oh, you're the new employee. It's great to meet you. I'm Chippany, or Chip for short. Don't ask, my mom was weird. But welcome to the Care Kitchen. I'll help show you the ropes. Customers will request custom cookie bakes, and we bake them. And all you gotta do is follow the recipe in the recipe book. It'll change for each order, so stay on your toes. And make sure to use the measuring cup if you need it. If you picked up an ingredient you don't want, just toss it. Once you're ready, just hit the ready button to bake. And that's it. Good luck. I'll come check on you later. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh wow, ready to bake already? You're really natural. Oh, I probably was supposed to play with those ingredients a little first. Well, this next part is easy. Just take some dough from the bowl and put it on the cookie sheet. Once you got them all on the sheet, just click on the timer. After that, we just wait for them to be done. Once they're out of the oven, I'll come let you know how you did. Good luck. And don't burn them like I did. Okay, I'm totally missing something here. Oh, am I supposed to go back to this screen? Hold on, I think I totally messed up. So 5 cups of flour. I don't know what I put in there before. 4 cups of sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 egg. I'm a little out of it today, folks, so hopefully I'm following this right. 3 sticks of butter. 1, 2, 3. 1 spoon of vanilla. Where's the... Oh, there we go. 1 spoon of vanilla. 2 spoons of baking soda. 3 cups of chocolate chips. I feel like I messed up on something early on there, but let's try it out. So after we do this part, I don't understand why I can't hit the timer. Or maybe I can hit the timer, I just didn't have the recipe right the first time. Okay, cool. Wow, these came out fantastic. I can't wait to take these to the customers. They'll be really excited. Okay, so I guess we're just making the recipes. I guess this game is just checking to see how well we can follow instructions. Okay, so 3 cups of flour. Let's try 1 more of these levels. 2 eggs. 1 cup of brown sugar. 3 sticks of butter. 4 cups of chocolate chips.
Dad, can I show you?
Yeah, you want to see this game, baby?
What are you doing?
It's a baking game.
Ooh, what are you doing?
It's called Bake Care.
Dad, can I say something real quick?
Yeah. Alright, let's do 1 more of these recipes here. Alright, 4 cups of sugar. 3 eggs, 1 cup of brown sugar, 2 sticks of butter, 1 spoon of baking soda, 2 cups of chocolate chips. Yeah, I feel like this is a good starting point to connect with some other game mechanics here. Like, you know, if this was like dealing with things around the clock, like trying to like kind of like Overcooked almost, like trying to satisfy customers, that sort of thing, I think that would be interesting. I feel like there just needs to be a bit more there. But I'd definitely like to see if they plan on adding some additional mechanics there. Alright, so that was Bake Care. Let's switch over to another game here. This game is called Low Grade Fraud Shop. Low Grade Fraud Shop. Its controls, remember, if ever confused, just left click or hit space and it'll probably be correct. Alright, space, continue dialogue, pause while painting, continue after painting, confirm purchase at shop, mouse, everything else. Okay. Oh, come in. You must be the new worker, yeah? My name is Marin Majal. Whoops. Please call me Mr. Majal. I own this fine establishment, and I'll be your boss, it seems. Now then, are you a first-timer? Have you ever forged paintings before? Let me explain this to you. I'll give you 5 paintings from clients. Let me lower this sound just a little bit here. I'll give you 5 paintings from clients each day, and your job is to simply recreate them with whatever tools we have available. Brushes aren't exactly cheap though, so we usually recycle around here and use random shapes. For example, I collected some stars from the dumpster next door. You can use those to paint today. You get sufficient time to paint, 4 minutes to do the 5 paintings. Oh no, not 4 minutes per painting, 4 minutes total, just over 40 seconds per painting, I guess. The better you do, the more I'll pay you, understand? Well, you'll see how it works. Okay, we have no time to lose. Go on and show me what you got. Okay, so I'm creating this. Oh god, so I have to keep this shape. Okay, I'm going way too slow. Seems like I need to do orange next since that's going to be covered up. I'm just going to do that, and then I'll cover that up. Oh boy, okay, this is not working out. Probably need to move to the next one, though. I think it's good to just start off with like that initial coat, I guess. See what layer is at the bottom and then go from there. It's really hard to do with these shapes. I think I've only done like 5, so, or not even that, so I'm probably gonna have to move on from this one too. Alright, I'll take it. C+. I know it's not the best, but not the worst. Those are fairly decent. It's pretty cool how they scored this. It reminds me of a few months back on Indie Game Club, we covered a game called Art School, which I think when we looked up, the grading system was completely arbitrary, so it just randomly assigned you a grade. In this case, it looks like, I'm assuming, the closer you are to the paint types and filling it out, that actually gives you appropriate score. Oh, that's cool. You can save your drawings too. Okay, well, that's coming to your first day of work. How do you think you did? I know how I think you did. Okay, you know what? These are excuse me, these are fine. I expected much worse from you. In certain paintings, painting down the background before the foreground helps. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. In others, you want to do the foreground first. Good night. Let's see, can we buy different shapes? Okay, cool. Welcome to the corner shop plus. What can I get you today? So do we buy these? I think we can buy paintings or different shapes. I think that one would help. Let's try that one. Yeah, I'd rather have the shapes than the actual paintings. I'm gonna get that one. Hey, come in and start setting up. Are you fully awake? I need you to pay attention today. See, a man came in last night so big he looked like a bear. He might have actually been a bear now that I think about it. Anyway, he ordered quite a few things. You can use triangles to paint today. Okay, hurry. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. I think I'm going to start off like we did before with like this background coat. Man, it really is hard without being able to rotate or anything to... You almost have to do something like, yeah, like that. I know that's not right, but I just want to fill out. I'm assuming I get punished more for not filling out space. Oh, I forgot about the blue. Okay, no, I think I can do this. Oh man, I'm totally butchering this. Okay. Oh man, I wonder if I think I still have like another painting after this to do. Man, I'm surprised it was C minus considering I didn't even finish that last painting. Alright, I'll take the C minus though. So I guess when you buy the different tools, you don't actually get to utilize them. It just increases the likelihood that it's going to happen. So remember, if you run the shape along the canvas too quickly, the paint will come out so uniform, it takes longer overall to go over the missed spots. That's a good point. Have a decent evening. Let's see, go in the store. The circle might actually be good. Did I already have this? Oh, so I guess you can actually continuously purchase or like allocate money towards something to increase the odds of getting it. That's interesting. I might just even it up. Okay, let's see. Hey, I think you'll be a fan of the paintings we have today. Listen, I've got to tell you about this fast. I'm going to assign you to a powerful client today. I'm putting my trust in you. You can only paint with squiggles today. Good luck, you'll need it. Alright, actually, I think we did this painting earlier, right? The squiggles, actually, I think overall, like to get the outline. You know, I'd be very curious to see if like the developers actually like created these initial paintings with these like tools. Because I feel like you can definitely get these, like it's potential to get these shapes exactly right. But like these beaks, for example, I don't know how the hell you do that. Or this like green, it's like you have to layer it. Okay, I think like you could do something like this. You know what I mean? Okay, I think that's working. I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. Still not a master artist here. I know that's not right. I'm gonna... Oh, man. That's not bad. But I'm gonna spend all my time on this, I'm sure. Oh, what am I doing? The green. Alright, that's gonna have to be it. As I said, like 40 seconds per image. Something like that. I'm definitely going past that right now. Then I'm going to go back through those sections. Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Is this literally... I think this is only like the second painting I've done. You know what, though? It actually isn't bad. Oh, I think they accidentally gave me a repeat and I clicked over it. Alright, we're just gonna go hyper fast on this one. Yeah, I think they repeated that middle one. Alright, so I didn't do as well. Those first two were decent. It's a cool game. I like the idea of this. So these suck. Wow, I can't believe these. God, just when I thought I was doing better. These suck. Wow, I can't believe these. Don't forget that you can use the shapes to carve into paint you've already set to make thin lines or details that are too small for the shape itself. Yeah. That was really cool. So this, again, is low-grade fraud shop. Available on itch. Shout out to the developers here. That's really cool. I'm going to come back to this one. Alright. Alright, let's see what I'm going to jump into. These are all games I've been wanting to play for a little while here. I've been building up a list. I'm going to check all these indie sites. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure this is capturing here. Alright, this next game is called Alexander. I think it's only a few minutes long, actually. Maybe he's hungry? Let me turn the volume up here. Get little nesting dolls. Fit Nikolai. Alright, we got some food. Say Lotka. Enjoy your meal, I can finally sleep. Chapter 2, Heritage. Hello again. Alright, what do I got? Oh no, I'm not gonna... Am I gonna get the cat, the fish? Oh no! Still hungry. Papa, it was a successful hunt. What else can I give this cat to eat? I gave him the fish. This Salotka, they call it. 50% off. This is us in the basement here. 100 kilograms of deer meat. They didn't stand a chance. Oh, wow. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm at a loss right here. That was Alexander. Let me look this one up. A hungry neighbor visits Alexander. A short story, 5 minutes in length. Made as part of a storytelling studio I participated in. I definitely love the look there. I don't quite know what's going on. Huh. Well, that was Alexander from Eden Ruse. Escape out of that one. Next one, I think I'm going to try this OnlyCans game. I don't know, have you guys heard about this? This is based on, I think it's like a satire of the OnlyFans website. It says OnlyCans thirst date. Unnecessarily high quality cans. Let me make sure this is getting captured. Feel the shiz inside you.
Welcome to OnlyCans.
Hey, mercenary, how are you?
Click here to experience cans.
Yeah, the Eye of Sauron definitely killed me there. Alright, let's experience cans.
Click on She's Original to select it. Then click Begin Session to start the show.
Okay, welcome to the She's Collection, a safe place for you to enjoy, catalog, and embrace the whole line of She's branded soda products. Simply select a She's can and press the Begin Session button in order to have a one-on-one encounter with our beautiful She's cans. So let me make sure, let me update if this is available to stream. No, I'm not seeing it. Yeah, okay. No, I guess I know this just came out. No touching or drinking the She's, please. Other cans have signed consent forms and are over the legal age of consent for erotic photography. Alright, let's try original. The original, the best. Invented by the She's family during a lengthy trip across the Atlantic Ocean in 1744, She's Original is the taste sensation drunk throughout the ages. While it doesn't use quite the same ingredients as it used to, She's Original still has the taste we all know and love. Currently, She's Original has one of the biggest throat shares in the worldwide market. There's no sign of that stopping anytime soon. Feel the fizz inside you. She's Original is for everyone. They may not be the most sparkly of the bunch, but they're more than fit for purpose when it comes to fulfilling your desires. They are well-traveled, having shared momentous experience with people all around the globe. Let them into your life and you'll be feeling bubbly within seconds. Peace, love, the world, happiness, long walks on the beach, the She's brand. Oh, I guess that's what likes, don't likes, rudeness, drab furniture, eggs, cold nights. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Oh, hello. Is this your first time?
I'm taking photos here. Oh, so I'm hitting... Oh, you know what? I'm hitting the wrong button there. Oh boy, what the hell is going on here? Alright, I got an F. I think I was hitting the wrong... Okay, I didn't know whether I was hitting the arrow keys or the mouse.
Is this your
Let's
first
try this
time?
again. Now I see what's going on.
Oh. Oh.
Congratulations, you've unlocked your second can.
S rank, there we go. She's light edition.
I'm all shaken up.
What a wild concept. I really want to know what the... What was the inspiration here? I mean, obviously OnlyFans, but to go with the cans concept?
Oh my.
You seem to know what you're doing. I'll leave you for now.
Alright, let's do a few more of these.
Come on now. Oh.
So if you're following along like there, if you see the snap, that's the left mouse button. And then when it shows spray, that's the right mouse button. So it's pretty simple game mechanics. Oh, and then I just messed up right there.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel like I should be playing this game much later at night than I am right now. Hey, I'm knocking all these S ranks here.
Hello.
A friend of mine told me the whole experience, I think, takes about an hour or so. I might come back for that.
Oh, yes.
So if you don't press anything, is your actual... I don't think your multiplier goes down, so you don't really need to rush this.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh. 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 Yes. Yes. Oh. Oh.
This is ridiculous. Let me read a description for this right here. So this is only cans on itch.io. Features unnecessarily high quality cans, all colors, size, tastes, and accessories. Tasty and tasteful canned drink erotica. Corporate drama, family tragedy, greed, love, passion, photography. One-handed gameplay available. My god. This is a pretty wild game.
Thank
Only
you
Cans
for playing
Thirst
Only
Date.
Cans Thirst Date. We are incredibly sorry. Shees LLC is not responsible for any health issues caused by experiencing our product, including but not limited to heart attacks, loss of sanity, impotency, loss of limb, hair loss, eczema, death, heartbreak, heart removal, lung collapse, premature ejaculation, aluminum liver syndrome, or canned laughter. If you experience
Man, that's a lot of
longer
voice
than
actors
4
for the-
hours after
for the
using
cans
this
there.
product, then what the hell is wrong with you?
Special thanks to the Phasmophobia dev team, huh? I'm gonna come back and play that because I'd like to dig into that a little bit more and see. Yeah, I'd like to know if there's more story or
into
other
only
things
cans.
unlocked or
They're
anything like
stinky.
that. So that was only cans. Let's see. For some reason, a couple of these games aren't fully capturing. So give me 1 second here, folks. Yeah, some of these... It seems like there's a certain set of itch games using WebGL that aren't capturing properly. Let me try to... Here, let me resize this real quick. Alright, let's see if this will work okay. So this is Return to Castle Monkey Ball. So this is a mashup. I think next week for Indie Game Club we're going to do some mashups of different types of game genres and different games themselves. And so this is a mashup of Super Monkey Ball and Wolfenstein, which is a pretty wild concept. So let's see, what's the idea here? Collect bananas you find throughout the dungeons to increase your score. Slam into an enemy to deal damage. Killing them will result in a 10-second time boost bonus. Okay, collect bananas. Okay. If you find your health dropping, pick up some food or first aid. You'll find you're damaged more when shot at close range. Need a score boost. Collect treasure found within the dungeon floors. These won't respawn like bananas will upon death, however. Okay, if the level timer reaches 0, you'll have to restart the floor and will lose a life. Lose all 3 of your lives, it will be game over for you. Okay, I think I got that. Collect treasure. Okay. There we go. Seems to be running really slow.
Ready? Go!
Huh, hold on. Let me play around with the settings here. Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second. This is... I'm not sure what's up with this game. It's acting like painfully slow. All right, might have to come back to that one. Another one I've been wanting to play is this game called Triangle. Your last mission awaits you in this short environmental game. Let me put this one up. All right. This is Triangle, a game by Ivan Acco and Luis Marquez. Let's try this out. My ship is completely destroyed. The impact was very hard. Is it irreparable? Probably yes. Radar. We did it, Kyle. We're in Centauri. However, maybe not in the way we expected. Our ship is totally destroyed. This should not have us fulfill our mission. Kyle, everyone is counting on us and our will. Our first goal is to find a portal near here. We'll take you to your next destination. The planet has these portals under large triangular structures. To do this, use your radar. The sound will guide you to the portal. Pay attention, but you must hurry. The oxygen in your tank is limited. So I guess it's telling us that we're getting close. This music seems very familiar to me, actually. A field of Marcus Rectus, one of the most poisonous flowers known in this solar system. If it weren't for this suit, I'd probably be dead. A fire plant. I had only had the opportunity to see it in books, but live it is majestic. How does it feed on the magma of the planet? Seems like it's slowing down, right? Let's listen to this radar. I think this might be it. Or somewhere close. Okay, I'm not quite certain what to do when you're close to something. How to activate this portal. An expedition backpack. It must be someone who came to this planet with the same mission as me. Its identification plate says it belongs to traveler number 12. Why would he have left it here? I hope he is well. This is the place. I have to go through the portal. Alright, there we go. Assume there's nothing else around here. Let's go. Let's just go through the portal. Hey Cammy, how are you? Alright, let's see. When I was a kid, everything was so different. I was a normal boy, calm, and who loved to play and have fun with his friends. My father was an honest, kind, and loving man. His top priority was always taking care of my mother and me. In the afternoons, I accompanied him to work in the cafeteria. Together, we were an excellent team. I was so happy. It was a rainy day. We were clearing the cafeteria tables and cleaning the cups as usual, and suddenly they arrived. Without warning, the city's alarms went off. We were under attack. We all ran without really knowing what to do. Soon my father left me at my grandparents' house and went in search of my mother. Hey, Fangirl, how are you? Thanks for dropping by. We're just playing through a variety of different indie games. Just going through different stuff here and there. Oh, thanks for the bit. I appreciate that. We all ran without really knowing what to do. Soon my father left me at my grandparents' house and we went in search of my mother. I never saw them again. The years passed, the world changed, it adapted, struggling to survive, but always missing a reality that no longer existed. When the space agency called me to do tests on the Triangle mission, I did not hesitate. It was the moment I was waiting for. How long has it been? I must find the next portal. It's a cool world. Alright, so we're following this radar. Yeah, he is a cute little astronaut. This kind of like reminds me of like the aesthetic that you would see in that PlayStation 4 game Dreams. It kind of feels like a game created in that engine. And this background music, I swear I've heard it in another game before, actually. It's kind of faint, so I don't know if you guys can all hear that. There, that looks like the same portal. Or the same type of portal we just went through. Seems like our radar's slowing down, though. I think we need to find the place that activates it. So that must have been back here somewhere. Maybe this. There we go. Time to get through it. After years of research, we found an energy source with which we could combat the threat. The problem was that this energy was on a very distant planet called Centauri. I think that's the planet we're on right now, right? A planet with incompressible physical laws. Incomprehensible, maybe? Until now, where it was very easy to get lost through the triangular portals that reigned there. The difference between the other missions and this one is that I had a radar that would show me the way. When they gave me the mission, they promised me that the ship could return home with me. But deep down, I knew this was that was my final destination. But deep down, I knew that my final destination would be to stay here. The important thing was to find that energy and activate it. This would be my last trip. That alarm, it must mean that the oxygen in my tank is ending. I have to hurry before I lose mobility and my legs. According to the radar coordinates, this is my destination. It seems that I'm close to achieving it. That light must be the source of energy. I only have to activate it so that the energy travels to my planet, and this will all be finished. That was cool. Yeah, so that was Triangle. That was an interesting experience there. Fairly short game with a little bit of narrative intermixed with the levels where you're kind of going through trying to find these portals. That was neat. All right, we got a few more here. I've been trying to play. Let's see. Sorry, give me 1 second here while I load. It seems some of these games with the WebGL player and itch seem to be having some issues. I'm getting some glitches on that front. Alright, I might have to switch up the games then, because some of those are just not working right. It seems like all the games built in HTML5 that are that you have to use the WebGL player in the itch launcher, those seem to all be giving me some issues. So I've been curious about this next one, which is called Blocky Dungeon, which is like a dungeon crawler meets Tetris. That sounds really interesting to me. Okay, let's see. This is Blocky Dungeon. I know it's still in development here, so let's try the solo campaign. Dungeon will you explore? Let's try this quest first. The beginning. Defeat 5 enemies, clear 5 lines. Okay, so I guess it's coming from above there like Tetris. Oh, okay. Well, that right trigger puts it down. Not exactly what... Okay, so I have health. Assuming some like stamina or magic power or something. Level 1. I'm also trying to clear lines, so let me do that. And you can hold A to... Okay, I don't quite get how the monsters move yet. Okay, I don't quite get that yet. Let's try that again. Because I don't think I can move my character. Oops. So I'm not sure, I don't understand how to clear the lines. If I can't move my person... I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Oh, sorry folks, I need 1 second here. Alright, I'm gonna go back to quit real quick. I'm back here, because I'm wondering if I can move... Let's go to controls. Yeah, so you actually can control the knight. Control only the knight or the dungeon at once. Press toggle control to take turns between the two. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Because okay, this makes a lot of sense. Let's see. Give me 1 second to look through this. Hard drop, rotate. Okay, move. Activate line. Toggle. Okay. Let's give this a try now. Okay, cool. Oh, that's how many moves I can make. Nope, I shouldn't have wasted that. Okay, cool. Switch back. It's weird because the controls aren't exactly like we just talked about there. I guess I actively have to switch between the two. Oh, damn it. It is cool that they fight themselves. I like the idea that the only amount of actions you have, or sorry, to replenish your actions, you have to place some of these blocks down. I'm still not sure how to clear these lines. Right, it says activate line. Control or left trigger, and I've been doing that. Let me try this united control scheme. I think that's going to help. Oh, wow. This feels a lot different. This is going to take some getting used to, but I can actually control them both at the same time. So I've activated a line there. I don't know what that does exactly. Oh, did I just... Okay, I think I got rid of it that way. Let's try that again. I think I'm gonna die here. Oh, so you stand there, and now I should be able to activate both of these. Maybe I have to move away. Okay, got it. So you actually have to stand. So I can actually go back to some of those bottom sections and clear those lines. Don't know what the hammer does yet. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I wanted to retry this anyway, now that we got a better idea here what we're doing. Let me play with these one more time. So I like this united controls. But I wish you could just switch between the left stick and the D-pad, because that's how it is right now. So it just seems like strange that there's a separated control scheme, and then it also separates where your thumb is at the same time. I don't know if I'm really feeling that part. Let's stick with this right here. Hammer's got to be something about building things up. The combat's simple enough to understand. I like that. So does it automatically clear everybody? I think I still need to like leave the area for it to clear. Yep. Oh, but now I'm locked in. Oh, cool. Okay. That's cool. Okay, so you can clear people that way as well. We can get these guys to fight each other. Sweet. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. I'm liking this. 3 multi-line clears. Collect 20 gold. Oh, wow. Okay, that was an accident, but now I get it. So with... if you move into a space that's completely empty, you use those hammer points. Let's have these guys fight each other. So those are spikes. Okay, I see. can't open the chest. Oh, I gotta get the key. I should have seen that. So I wonder if the hammer can actually let you open... Yep, okay, so you can go through walls too. That's cool. I was going to say that's better than having to waste. I'm assuming if I go over that bridge too, that'll destroy... Yeah, the combat's simple enough. The whole idea there is essentially if you can hit them from the back or the side, you can get a hit on them before they can hit you back. Otherwise, they just hit you back. So can I walk over this? Oh, God. So don't do exactly what I did right there. Oh, I can still move. So I might as well get this health, and I'm going to go ahead and clear this whole area. Oh, no, did not mean to do that. I really like that aspect of being able to build onto the dungeon and modify it. I haven't bothered to actually look at how much... Oh, here, let me get my headphones up. I haven't bothered to really check how much movement I get when I rest. So I'm about to check that out right now when I adjust these headphones. No, I shouldn't have probably get rid of those chests. Let's see. Oh. Damn it. Messed up on that. I didn't calculate that. Alright, I'm going to try that one more time. What I'm doing, I probably shouldn't be doing this because I'm actually, like, if I have to get 3 multi-clears, I think, so this is only going to count as 1 multi-clear, regardless of how many lines are in it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it counts as 1. So I should probably be trying to clear, actually breaking that apart might be a good idea. Because then I could count it as a separate clear. So if I go through, I don't know if it'll hurt me. Okay, cool. So I'm going to count this. I should be able to count this as a separate, yeah, separate clear, and then just move up here. Alright, so now I just gotta collect 10 gold. So I wonder what determines the dungeon leveling up. Should be able to clear, yeah, those guys. I like this. I like this game. I'm going to play a little bit more. I like the idea here. So I need to take 15 damage and then perform 2 multi-line clears. I'm really excited to see where the developers take this game. They did a good job. This has legs. Like there's definitely some cool stuff they can they already have done here, and I can imagine even more already. Whoa, did not mean to do that. So unlike regular Tetris, you can't like squeeze a piece in anywhere. Oh. Gotta get this health. Alright, so we got the objective there. We need to take 15 damage. And now let's get this exit over here. And we go through it. Yeah, I like this game a lot. Actually, this might be of all the games we've played so far, tonight, I think this one. So this is Blocky Dungeon. I really like this. Definitely looking forward to following the development of this further, for sure. Let's go with another Tetris type game here. There's this game, Pit of Babel. Alright, hold left to pick things up. We already did some of that right there. Hold left, then hold right to rotate objects. You can rotate it. Okay. Can I drop things in here? Let's see what happens if you drop them in here. Guess that just kills them. Okay, how were those produced? I think, were those produced from me throwing those guys in there? I think so. So you have to kind of like feed these guys to reproduce, essentially. Break apart. Split apart. Okay, yep, and that's how you produce shapes. Okay. I wonder what happens if I guess these guys die. I don't know if they reproduce otherwise. Although I think when we threw one of these guys in here, didn't it cause more to spawn as well? Or are these just the meat of them? Yeah, okay, that doesn't help. Alright, I wanted to get a few shapes here. So let's see. Okay, the tar and sand beneath me were only contrasted by the pale smoke that suffocated my vision. As I traveled deeper to the bottom of this pit of oily black sand, I felt a foreign confusion grow within me. And for a moment I pondered escape. The soil... let me lower the volume here a little bit. The soil was too loose to allow me the proper footing to climb out. The only direction this geography allowed was descent. Even then, the incline of this pit was far too sheer to allow me to move directly toward, directly down without tumbling helplessly. So I descended slowly in this familiar clockwise spiral. And for a moment, I was filled with a peculiar nostalgia for this path I had never taken. I felt a mix of fear and an excitement that was alien to my thoughts just moments ago. I noticed how perfect my every footfall was, how each step seemed so precise. It felt more intentional than what my fatigued mind should be capable of. It was here I noticed that I had become paranoid. Whoa, I'm struggling right now. Become paranoid of my own stride. I worked again to quiet my hand. It was lost in these confusing thoughts that I noticed the form emerge from the smoke before me. It was the shape of a person, taller than my own stature. This silhouette in the fog was moving counterclockwise towards me. Their black clothing blended almost perfectly in with the sand. Grub gut. I did not recognize their language, but I understood this as a greeting. I should have felt a reflex to flee in that moment, but this reflex never came. Now, only a few meters in front of me, the man came into focus before stopping. His suit and posture were that of a businessman, but with clothing far too worn and stained. His only sense of formality was coming from how he held himself with such confidence. "It's good to see you." His accent was foreign and almost thicker than the smoke that had shrouded us. "Have we met?" I asked in an unintentionally strange tone. Sorry, my neighbor's got a leaf blower going on right beside us, so sorry for the sound there. "Have we met?" I asked in an unintentionally strange tone, the sound of my own voice surprising me. "Hardly, but I would like to," he replied, still beaming. "Pardon," I replied, working to take control of my voice. "We have hardly met, but I would like to get to know each other. Proximity can be a powerful thing." I wondered what he meant by these words. "May I walk alongside you? It would be far too ironic to arrive alone." He had begun approaching me before finishing his sentence. "You may. I spoke almost purely out of obligation, and so we descended clockwise, spiraling below. Okay, that's, I guess, the sound that I got there. I'm gonna hit this on mute for a second here with this background noise. I think I'm playing this too much like Tetris, with the focus on the shapes. I think I'm just trying to get as high as possible here. Oh. Let me try a few more of these. Reproduce a few more of these guys. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's like a max of how many of these you can have out, so I have to start laying them out. I'm pretty sure once I play these, though, I can't move them. Oh, my mistake. You actually can. Maybe now this guy will start splitting. Maybe you have a limited number of moves. Yeah, because he's not splitting anymore, so I think... Oh, no, he is. After some time traveling deeper, he spoke. You know where we are? I scrambled to discern whether this was a question or statement. Before I could come to a conclusion, he continued. This terrible pit of tar and smoke, the sense of confusion, of wonder, I could feel him smiling behind me. Do you have any ideas where or what this place was, past or present? I was confident I had known moments ago, but at this moment I was unsure. Enlighten me. Enlighten, he cackled. I turned, catching a glimpse of his grin. Well, I have an amusing hypothesis before I share with you my wayward thoughts. Do you recall why you came here? A strange fear gripped me as he spoke those words. I remembered loss. I remembered something small that I could not carry any longer. I believed myself to have lost a child. I could feel the weight of it in my arms, but the specifics remained amorphous. These thoughts were so painful. Had I truly forgotten the name, the face of my own child? Again, I remembered their weight in my arms. I remembered breastfeeding and nurturing them, and I remembered... Shall I remember? Shame. I remember shame. No, I can't recall a thing, I said, the smothered emotions in my voice giving away my poor lie. What an unfortunate thing to lose. Well, I believe we have found ourselves at the site of a miracle, a biblical miracle at that, he responded, so quickly and with such ease. And I am not speaking in metaphor or riddle. I am quite literal. I choose to believe this is the site of the Ziggurat of Babel, well, the Tower of Babel now terribly decomposed. I barely absorbed his hypothesis, my mind still struggling to discern my own thoughts. I know you don't believe me. I did not respond, and this silence between us lasted what seemed like a small eternity. You can zoom in and out too. Okay. Alright, this stuff is different now. Oh, cool. Now we're producing more food. I'm gonna kind of rebuild a little bit of this here. I'm a little worried about the structural integrity of what we got going on here. I wish you can kind of click on them just to see the, like, almost like as if you put your mouse over it, it would like highlight the piece. If that makes sense, that way you can kind of see, you can kind of see the shapes based on their color, but it would help to kind of better know the structure of what you have. Alright, now we got a lot of pieces to work with. Let's see. Can I put these back in here? No. We haven't tried seeing what happens when you put one of these over here in the pit. I guess it's just a void. Everything gets destroyed there. No! Yeah, I'm going to try to squeeze these towards each other. I wonder if the color has anything to do with, like, I guess it's just their age, but it could be, like, something about how they reproduce maybe as well. This should help bind it a little more. Uh-oh. Looks like this is actually screwing things up over here. Hmm. Alright, the exhaustion in my limbs grew crushing. I felt as if I could I could collapse at any moment. Jeez, I'm reading crazy today. Yet still my legs carried me as if they had made this journey 1,000 times before. I raised my head and my eyes were drawn to nothing. There was no shape, no pattern before me, but still my eyes and my vision were transfixed on a particular part of the smoke just ahead. I failed to explain the sensation I felt as from this nothing emerged the shape of a towering boulder of debris. A strange voice inside of me felt I had willed this ruin into existence from the smoke itself. Behold, a fragment of Babel, the man whispered to himself, still behind me. We approached this remnant of some vast structure. Its architecture that remained intact was perplexingly industrial. The black and swirling stone that comprised it appeared to have been cut at strange angles with a precision greater than that of any ancient culture. The spiraling stone interlocked more similarly to a puzzle or abstraction of art than any practical structure. Even this monolithic remnant seemed to desperately beg to collapse, yet it stood with impressive resistance, its lack of weathering giving the impression it had recently been placed here, although I knew this not to be true. We rested beneath an overhang of the structure, slowly regaining our strength, together nested here. We stared down into endless smoke below, both carefully observing nothing within the haze. Do you believe me now? I spent no time discerning his intention. Is that a question? I asked. A moment of silence passed between us. Do you want to know why I came here, to this ruined tower? Before I could respond, he stood and spoke again. We stand here at the site of the greatest... Let me lower the volume here again. Of the greatest cooperation. A cooperation so grand that the divine struck it down out of contempt. Now, was it the goodness of men, the wealth of kings that allowed this tower's construction? No, it was something far more beautiful than that. Language, the true language, the perfect language, the ability to express ideas to others as they exist within your very head. Our inability to communicate is what keeps us separate. It keeps our memories from truly being shared. We are a consciousness of cells that has denied the community our components possess. With perfect communication, there is no barrier between you and me. There is no misunderstanding, no need for lies or confusion. There is no self. How else could this stone tangle so elegantly, organically, yet remain so robust? The work of countless brilliant organisms. This was the work of a lost organism, the organism made in our God's image, humanity. We were denied the structure, the form. But here among these ruins, we will understand each other again. In fact, we already are. Listen close, even our accents have melted away. He turned to me, his monologue concluding, and his gaze locked with mine. You think I lie? He said, full of fading passion. I wonder how high we're going to go. So the old creatures are gone now. We got these new ones. I wonder if these will result in different shapes. No, I think the same ones. I want to make sure these reproduce too. Yeah, I'm worried about the shape of this thing. So do they have these little children, I guess? Or maybe I shouldn't sacrifice these guys. Maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe I should keep doing these little creatures that emerge. This is a pretty wild game, honestly. Like, very interesting stuff. I think these guys are going to eat all of these guys. Alright, let's see. We keep on getting these shapes. I wonder if who we put in here affects the shape type as well. Man, this thing is about to... I feel like this is not looking good on this side. Maybe we can try to strengthen it up? I'm not sure. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Hmm. I'm just assuming mechanically the reason why they did this was just to keep your eyes on the production of these units. So you kind of have to constantly move them away from each other. Otherwise they'll eat each other. Alright, yeah, I regret, you know, I left a couple gaps here. I think that should work, although I'm assuming if anything's going to happen, it's going to sway to the right. This probably isn't the best design itself either. Yeah, some of these get darker over time, so I guess maybe it's like when they're born, they're lighter? I don't get it exactly. Yeah, it seems like they're more can easily reproduce, these lighter ones, I think. Yeah. Let's try. So I give this darker one. So I think that kind of shows how productive it is. Alright, this is going to jack up the tower in a second here, so let me start building. Oh man, you can already see it. All of it shifting to the right. This is not good. Maybe I should make it more pointed at the top. Or can I reinforce it like here? There doesn't seem to be anything opposed to that. Like, could I... Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about separating these people from each other. Does that help? No, they'll just move right past it. No, I. Well, then you wish to know the truth. He cut me off sharply. His inflection changed, clearly feigning emotion. It's a tragic story. I lost someone very important to me. I'm gonna turn this volume down again. I lost my baby, my wee little lad. Stop it, I said coldly. He refused. I can't even remember his face or his name, but I can remember him sucking from my tit. Shut up, I shouted. And now I'm just all full of... Shut up, I screamed, now standing and enraged. I grabbed his chest and shoved him back, sending him tumbling out of our temporary rest site. As soon as he recovered to his feet, he charged back up the hill towards me. I struck him in the head with as much force as I could muster before he grappled me, pressing and holding me still. Unable to struggle free from him, he spoke to me through his teeth. So much emotion, but you fail even to observe your own anatomy. Let me remind you, as he released me from his grapple, he tore my loose-fitting shirt up and over my head before retreating back and away from my flailing body. Look, you never could have breastfed any child, let alone your own. You are a man, deeply confused by memories that have drifted into your head? Although I was seething for a moment, I looked down and was shocked to see my own body fail to align even slightly with my remembered self. That child was never yours. That memory you are holding so closely, so clearly, is that of this place, of some woman beneath these sands. A maelstrom of emotion swirled within me. The unclear image of children, family, and lovers that had plagued my mind came into focus. Incompatible memories of men, women, beauty, and loss. Who was I in this sea? In whose body did I stand in this moment? As a tightness constricted in my throat and a heat built within my chest, I collapsed to my knees, mourning the lives I never lived. I curled into a ball and cried, "Tears of my 100 strangers, you believe me now." I shouldn't have done that, I don't think. Oh, it regrew. So these gray ones don't seem to produce units. Alright, I'm going to start building this towards the left here. Alright. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess they turn a certain color when the... Oh, damn. Let me start swinging it back this way. Alright, let's see. How much more we got to reach up here? A little bit of ways. And you start producing more blocks. Man, this whole thing is just shifted over. That's amazing how much it's shifted. Oh shit. Oh, I got greedy. Damn it. Oh man. Wow. Hey Mar, how are you? You came in when the whole tower collapsed. Oh damn. That is... Oh, man. I don't think I want to rebuild this whole thing, folks. That was so much work. I wonder if I could do like this messy, ridiculous way of building this tower all the way up to the top. This is undoubtedly going to collapse right here. Especially doing dumb stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Man, I got too greedy. I knew I got too greedy there. I don't even know what feeding these guys does. I don't think feeding these guys does anything. I think it's more the red guys. These guys are almost just like an obstacle. Man, okay. Yeah, this is it for this one. Oh, no, and they fall over there, and then you can't reproduce them. I really don't want to... Okay, yeah, I really don't want to go and rebuild all of that again. I wonder how close we were. Oh, I guess 2 more. We had 2 more to go. Man, and that's the crazy part. I was actually really being thorough at first with how I built this. I almost wonder if we tried something like... What are these initial shapes? I wonder if we tried something where we built it really thin. I guess it's kind of telling us, though, how we should start off, like, foundation-wise. The key is definitely to weave it together, though, just so it kind of, like, binds with itself. I'm probably gonna stop here, but man, we were pretty close there. Yeah, I want to stop, but I want to rebuild. I don't want to get to this part, though, to where I have to actually rebuild the kind of that little economy I had going on with all the little monsters. I guess I got a lot to choose from here, though. Let me go ahead and go a little longer. Let's see about that. Trying to make it a little bit tighter. I think I might have loosened it up a little too much there, but alright, we're just going to keep this moving. Oh, I can't pick them up? Alright, I might as well just use the pieces I have right here first, then I can go rebuild there. Alright, I need to separate these. I wish I could separate them more easily and just let the... Oh, no. I honestly don't know if there's any purpose in these guys. These gray ones. They almost seem to be there just to kill your red guys. And they always emerge. Maybe that's the whole idea. You must just have to watch for them. I like the idea, though, that, like, you know, that you have this, you're building this tower, but at the same time you're kind of having to, like, farm and manage these monsters. It's a cool little combination that really does work nicely. Because you can't just focus your attention here fully. You got to go back here and then check, because, you know, your guys are going to get eaten if they just sit still. Let me not make the mistake I did last time and just build 1,000 of these. And all right. Uh-oh, I think they're getting eaten. Yep. Alright, let's see. We almost got back to where we were. Yeah, this side thing is what you really have to watch out for, because you could be producing more stuff that could actually be damaging you. Gosh, I'm looking for one specific piece. I'm looking for those little T-shaped pieces. Okay, we might just have to make do with what we got here. Uh-oh. He's eating them all, probably. Damn. I don't really like this idea of putting these things on the side. Alright, we're gonna make it work though. Yeah, once I figured out that those guys don't really do anything for you, I think that's definitely helped. Oh boy, okay, we're getting back close up there. Oh man, that's a lot though, to be honest. Jeez, I don't even know. I kind of wonder if I should just build a straight line up at this point. Oof. Like something almost to where it's like that, where it's like pushed on by both sides. And watch me not get any more of these type pieces. At least that's pretty strong. Uh-oh. They're all getting eaten. definitely earn an achievement for playing this game. To have to rebuild everything with no saves or anything. Oh god, let's not let it happen again. It's so easy just to lose your patience in this. For the most part, I think we got a good structure. Oh man, it's just, that's so much more still to build. If this collapses, we're gonna call it quits, folks. Because I definitely, it's going to be hard for me to keep this up. I'm going to put these over here just to avoid the situation we had before. Oh. Oh boy, that wasn't a good idea. I'm trying to be slick with it, but yeah, that probably was just not a good idea. I think I shifted everything over. Alright, let's keep it going, though. I think it's going to split this crack right here. This is going to be the downfall right here. Yeah, all this pressure. Alright. That might help. Alright, we'll see. I'm just gonna use the pieces we got. It's interesting. We played two of these kind of Tetris type games, I guess, or inspired by at least the shapes. There was a third one I played last night. I gotta remember what the name of it was. Here, let me check real quick. It was Kingdom Tetris. Kingdom Tetris. Yeah, so Blocky Dungeon, Kingdom Tetris, and Pit of Babel. All interesting spins on the Tetris concept for sure. I wish you can zoom out further at this point, to be honest. Yeah, I definitely wish you could zoom out further at this point. Oh, not the piece I wanted. Is this the one? I actually think I want the other one. Yeah. Hey, Fabiola, thanks for following. Appreciate it so much. Alright, almost to the end here. I recalled leaving that place 100 times. I recalled 1,000 steps by different feet. The downward spiral had tightened. The smoke had become so heavy and viscous at times I felt I could have swam through it if I was granted the appropriate anatomy. The man walked ahead of me now. He had for some time. We had spoken little as we descended. Our communication had grown abstract, it often being unclear who was the speaker at any given moment. Even in some moments there was no speaker, only language. You are afraid. Beneath this earth, will I dream? Will I know how this ends? Amnesia is the small death. What is memory but the measurement of life? Is to share memory not to extend one's own life? Are there perhaps shapes, recursive and fractal, that emerge from life that can only be examined when viewing many lives? Do these shapes harbor greater truth, divinity, or the absence of it? If the mind is an image of God, what image do we now take? The mind drifted in and out of a sea of sounds, each resembling voice in form, but only being understandable in great quantities, like the grains in sand. Individually, we were solid and unique, but as a structure, we took on properties that could only be approximated as fluid. As we made our final descent, this tide of minds was what controlled us. Oh, wow. So I guess while we were doing that? Uh-oh. This thing isn't producing anymore. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We gotta get up there. Hopefully that's the finale right there. Please let the structure hold. I'm worried about this. If this side collapses right here, this whole thing tips to the right. Very worried about this. I honestly wish there was some way to like reinforce it here. I know that probably won't even help in any way, but I guess it doesn't matter really anymore about these guys. They don't produce any more shapes or anything. So maybe you have to make do with the shapes that you already have. Is it going to be one of those things where I literally have to take from the bottom to build from the top? That would be something if I had to do that. That's actually not bad. Those are kind of bound together a little tighter. Yeah, but we're not going to be able to reach here. Man, this is really actually tough if I honestly have to reuse other pieces. We're almost there. But these are the only ones we have left. Oof. Okay, there's a couple pieces I can take. That one I put here on the side, this square. There's a couple things I can take to try to maybe move up a little. Can I do something like this, maybe? Oh god, no. Please don't. Please don't collapse. I think if I put that square here and then the 4-line one, we could actually reach it. Something like this. Please stay. Okay, it seems to have stabilized. This might be it, folks. If it's not, it's going to be a spectacular failure. Let's go start from the bottom just to look how huge this thing is. Let's do this. Alright, hopefully that's it right there. At last they were before me, yet I do not recall them coming into my vision. The bottom of the pit, a churning place of black sand, ever submerging in familiar spiral. I felt decades older, and in a way perhaps I was. Felt strange to step onto ground that lacked such an unforgiving incline. The man passed me, moving knee-deep into the swirling sand. He began eagerly removing his clothing. Once released, the clothing swirled around the pit before being sucked effortlessly below the surface. I had seated myself on one of the few articles of debris, legs dipped into warm, oily sand. I could feel the 1,000 faces of those already beneath the surface. They seemed focused on me, or perhaps that was the last remnant of my individual demanding I be special. There was a strange clarity in this place, like the air in the eye of the storm. I did not recognize my own memories here, but I recognized those that were not. You hesitate, the man spoke awkwardly, using his dejected vocal cords. I felt my throat peel open as I chose to respond. Perhaps someday I will wish to be alone again. You would remain lesser. Even if you were to flee, you would be but a bundle of conflicted memories, unsure of your age, your wants, or needs. We are in the image of... I cut the man off as he submerged waist deep into the tar and sand. I don't want to become God or divine or closer to his image. Maybe I'm content being just a man. As his upper chest submerged, he turned to face me, his facial muscles maintaining composure through great effort. I shouted through the smoke, "Then what do you want? Why come here? Why join these people? Why become just a cell in this organism?" His final pained smile was communicated only through his eyes before he slipped beneath the surface. In the deafening silence that followed, he wordlessly spoke. "I don't want to be God. I just want to be a little better than this." Pit of Babel. The tower has once more been willed into existence and thus once more will collapse. A piece of you, however small, has become a part of this place. If you wish to give it a name for others to remember, send an image of the code below to Damasio on Twitter or email and have your name etched into this final tower for all to see. That's awesome. That's really cool, actually. Let me actually get a screenshot of this right here. Rotter. So I actually name things here. The grinder, secret rotter. Rotters. I wonder what the secret rotter was if I encountered him. Urodula. That's cool. So it kind of shows you. Whoa. A lot of these guys. Can I drop them? Oh, is this another one? Oh no, that's the final one there. That was really cool. So that was Pit of Babel. Actually, let me check this one more time. I want to go over the credits here. Shout out to the developers. This was really neat. It's one of those situations where after my tower collapsed, normally I'd probably just kind of skip it and just be like, oh, I don't want to do this. But I really was compelled to keep going. So yeah, Pit of Babel. Very cool game. That might be it for us tonight, folks. Tomorrow we are going to have Indie Game Club, where we're going to be discussing a set of different games. We had 4 games lined up that I'm super excited about. Those games are different from the ones we played today. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But yeah, really enjoyed playing this stuff. Hopefully I'll jump on more soon with some other indie games that we can explore and talk about. But thanks for everybody for watching. Really